This segment is brought to you in part by Master Builders and Restoration Incorporated.
If you're thinking of giving your home an external facelift, there's a few things to know before you get started. We're here right now in Sandy along the beautiful river with Jeff from Master Builders on a job site. What are you doing at this house?
This particular house project, we're doing a cedar siding. It's a log cabin look. Also some new windows and a bathroom.
And what kind of siding was on this house before, and what are you putting on now?
Before, they had a cedar-shaped siding that was probably put back in the late 40s. They inherited the house, and that was something they wanted to contribute, putting some new siding on, a whole new look for the wilderness look. So they're right up against the river here, right outside of Sandy here, and I think this is a dream come true for them.
It's beautiful. It doesn't even look like siding. It looks like a real log cabin.
You know, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You know, you really got to look closely.
That's gorgeous. And I know siding, though, it's not just cosmetic. It could be hiding some bigger problems, too.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, you might tear into it and find out that it's got some termites or some water damage. A lot of times, if there's a water leak, then the moisture itself brings the bugs. So you want to make sure your house is watertight. And
there were some problems here when you got into the siding, huh?
Yeah, a number of areas in this house had some dry rot and termite evidence. We spent about 3 days doing the repairs before we could actually do the siding.
And you showed me some of this, and I was really surprised. It looks totally normal from the front.
Yeah. And if you don't know what you're looking for, the wood itself might look completely perfect on the outside, but you could turn it over or poke it, and you could find that, you know, it doesn't have the meat and it's been eaten by bugs.
Okay, the poking it, I've never heard that before. Is that a good tip for homeowners out there?
It is. I think it's important if you got an old ice pick in the kitchen or something, and you know your husband's out there tearing off some siding, you know, poke around to see if it's soft and you know, potential problems for bugs.
And the windows you're putting in, that's another thing where it's not just cosmetic, it can really save you some money too.
Yeah, energy-wise, you know, everybody's going green these days, and you know, we're looking for sustainable energy. Most windows out there are offering dual glazed, energy efficient with the argon gas inside them, and that's what really keeps about 95% of the heat or cool in.
Wow, yeah. Argon gas.
Yeah.
And talk to me about the money-saving stuff, too, because I know you're holding something here that it's a rebate from the manufacturer, but then there's also tax rebates, too, right?
Yeah, Milgard's offering up to $1,500 rebate if you do your whole house, and then also the government has got some incentives.
And these windows here, I know our homeowner went from really, really old windows, they're just single pane, to this new stuff. So how much of a difference is he going to see with heating and cooling? And
I think he should average anywhere between 35 to 40% better energy efficiency. So yeah, he'll definitely save some money throughout, you know, the year. He could be anywhere between $2,500 a year.
And I know having a contractor to put the windows in, that's important too, because you could have the most energy efficient windows in the world, but you need them put in right.
Yeah, that's correct. You know, you got to make sure they're installed and sealed correctly, waterproofed.
There you go. Talk to Jeff. He's the guy. If you want to learn more about getting an exterior facelift for your home and maybe saving some money in the process, log on to kptv.com/